14 long years passed between the release of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins, and the release of New Super Mario Bros. 14 long years without any 2D Mario platformer. During this time, Mario's life changed drastically. His looks improved immensely. He started on many games on new consoles. He even gained a new dimension. Everything in Mario's life changed during this time, but one thing stayed the same. The glitches. While Mario now looked much better than ever before in 2D, he still clipped into walls, swam on land and froze enemies the same way he always did. Some things simply never change. In this video we are going to take a look on my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Glitches. So are you ready? Let's do this! Mario's horrible, glitchy day starts as Mini Mario in World 6-4. If Mario runs fast off of this platform and jumps as soon as he hits the next one, our plumber will grab this ledge, and then he will be so fast that he flies off the ledge and forgets to let go of his climbing animation. Luckily, Mario doesn't need to show his climbing animation in the air for long, because once he lands again, he decides to climb on the floor. Our Italian hero is now able to climb through all of the floor and into the wall. But Mario needs to be careful, because if he lets go of his climbing animation there, he's stuck in the wall forever. Do you like swimming but hate water? Don't worry, this glitch has got you covered. In World 6-2, it is possible to swim on land by using a Mega Mushroom below these platforms. Now Mario is able to splash around without actually touching water. How adorable. There is a small visual glitch hidden during the first Bowser Jr. fight. All that Mario needs to do is to eat one of those delicious mini mushrooms and to jump while standing in a corner. This confuses Bowser Jr. and he starts to mistake this boss fight with a metal concert and starts to headbang like crazy. If we break these blocks in World 1-3 and afterwards break this block by throwing a Brave Koopa towards it, then there is another funny little glitch possible. All that Mario needs to do now is to jump into the small corner while crouching. As soon as he stands up, he clips through the wall and hits his head against these brick blocks. Ouch! Ouch! But things are about to get even worse for Mario, because now he's imprisoned in this little gap for eternity, with no way out. Using a Mega Mushroom just before the Goomba boss spawns makes the Goomba appear in the air instead of on the ground for some really weird reasons. I love this glitch, it's so silly. Mario is like, look how big I am, but the Goomba is more like, I don't care, I can float. In World 2-2, the probably most useful glitch in the game is hidden. All that Mario needs to do is to bring his really stylish shell suit to break these blocks and to illegally steal the Lakitus cloud. If our plumber now leaves the cloud above the blocks and starts to do his blue shell thingy in between the blocks, the cloud drops on top of him and voila, we are now able to farm score points insanely fast. The cloud is never able to pass through our shell-dressed Italian plumber, and we are now able to farm as many score points as we desire. In 5-2, one of the cutest glitches of the game is hidden. Mario needs to stand below these blocks and to drop a Mega Mushroom down. Now he needs to jump towards it at the moment before the Mega Mushroom leaves the blocks. This catapults the Mega Mushroom high into the air and makes it go whee! Sadly, Mario's Mega Mushroom is now floating around in space. But luckily, after a while, the mushroom drops down back to Earth. That was probably too much for the poor Mega Mushroom. Now it distraughtly jumps around on the same spot, hoping to get a couple of calm minutes in order to process what just happened. In World 3-1, there is this horrific enemy called the Cheep Chomp. Cheep Chomps are horrific monsters of the ocean. They are on the top of the food chain and afraid of nothing. They even eat Plumber. If a Cheep Chomp tries to eat Mario at the same frame as Mario throws a fireball, Mario is able to fend the evil sea monster off and to get away with no more than a fright. However, he seems to be so frightened that he's unable to move from now on. All that he's able to do now is to blink with his eyes. Don't be too harsh on Mario for his coward behavior though. The Cheep Chomp is the most terrifying enemy in the game. While we're talking about freezing Mario, in World 6-2 it is possible to freeze Mario during a really cool moonwalk animation. All that Mario needs to do in order to start to moonwalk is to run towards a slope underwater and to turn around before he starts to swim. This works with every slope underwater in the game and grants Mario a lot of additional swag points. Since we're talking about points, how's Shell Suit Mario doing? Still bouncing? Great. Keep bouncing, Mario. Only about 96 million points missing for a perfect score. Hooray! In the final Bowser Castle is one of the strangest glitches I've ever seen. If Mario passes this fire bar, then runs back a little bit and waits for a moment, the fire bar duplicates. Sometimes. Most of the times nothing happens. No idea what's going on there. Lucky Thunder is a really frightening boss while in motion, but what does he look like if he's frozen on the spot? Luckily, we are easily able to find this out. All that we need to do is to hit him twice in quick succession as Blue Shellsuit Mario. Look at frozen Lucky Thunder. He's actually quite cute, especially with these cool sunglasses. I'm sure he'd find a cute Koopa girlfriend with ease if he just stopped throwing lightning around in socially inappropriate situations. The barrels in 8-2 are actually magical. At first glance they appear like normal barrels that float on top of the water. But if Mario stands on top of one while being mini and the water timer expires, they show their magical properties. They're able to float. But that's not all, because they're able to teleport as well. If Mario jumps, they teleport back to their original destination. Those are some Sorcerer's barrels. 7-1 features the probably most silly glitch in the game. There are these swinging platforms on which Mario is able to swing. If our swinging Mario lets go of the swinging rope while swinging, he keeps swinging while the swinging rope swings without him. Hooray! The game actually believes that Mario is still on the swinging rope. If he climbs down too far, he even gets teleported back to the end of the rope. I didn't cut here, that's actually the game. Next, let's take a look at the famous walk on air glitch. First, our plumber needs to enter level 4-6, and then he needs to ride Dory towards this spot. Now it's time for our two friends Dory and Mario to part ways, since Dory needs to swim further through the toxic water for the glitch to work, and Mario needs to do nothing. Absolutely nothing. For about a minute. If Mario did doing nothing right, all he needs to do afterwards is to bravely jump into the toxic water, and he's officially walking on air. He's now able to make his way through the stage as slowly as he pleases, but he still needs to be careful since the piranha plants don't care on which surface Mario walks on. They bite and bite and bite anyways. Once Mario walked past this pipe, the game teleports him to a completely different spot, on top of the stage. And he's trapped there, forever. Pretty sad actually. Let's take a look at my favorite New Super Mario Bros. Glitch. The Ghost House in World 4 features those really neat and glitchy one-way swing platform thingies. If Mario jumps onto one of them and then immediately jumps off of it, the game enters a really spooky state. Everything freezes, the ghosts stop to move, coins stay in the air and broken blocks break, but don't really break, fireballs freeze in the air and so on. That's a really insane glitch. If Mario wants to end this horrific glitched state, he has two options. He can either jump onto one of the swinging platforms again, or he can run into one of the horrific frozen ghosts, and then the game continues and pretends that nothing happened. The ghosts fly around, the blocks break immediately and everything is as it is supposed to be. But we and Mario remember. We remember what just happened. Shout out to YouTube user Party Koopa. He found a lot of really cool new glitches over the last months. If you want to learn more about glitches in New Super Mario Bros., check his channel out. You can find the link in the description. And a huge thanks to all the other amazing glitch hunters and speedrunners that tore this wonderful game apart over the last decade. I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And maybe you feel especially like swinging on a cloud today and want to hit the subscribe button as well. I hope that you have a wonderful day and to see you soon. Goodbye!